If you grew up speaking Hindi, Tamil, Telugu, Bengali, Marathi, Gujarati, or any Indian language, there is one English sound that is giving you away more than any other. It is the TH sound. When you say the word think, it probably comes out as tink. When you say three, it sounds like tree. And when you say this, it sounds like dis. This one sound appears in hundreds of the most common English words. The, that, this, there, think, through, thought, thank, they, them. You cannot get through a single English sentence without hitting it. And here is the thing. This is not a small or subtle difference. Native English speakers notice it immediately. It is the single biggest marker of an Indian accent in English. But the good news is, this is one of the easiest sounds to fix once you understand what your mouth is actually doing wrong. And that is exactly what we are going to do in this video. By the end of this series, you will understand exactly why you make this error, exactly how to fix it, and you will have practiced it enough to start using the correct sound today. Let us get into it. First, let us understand why this happens, because once you understand the why, the fix becomes much easier. Hindi has over 30 consonant sounds. Tamil has even more. Indian languages actually have one of the richest consonant inventories of any language family in the world. You have sounds that most English speakers cannot even pronounce, like the retroflex T, the aspirated K, the breathy voiced sounds. So this is not about your mouth being unable to make certain sounds. Your mouth is incredibly capable. The problem is very specific. Indian languages have dental stops and retroflex stops, but they do not have dental fricatives. Let me explain what that means in simple terms. In Hindi, when you say a word with a T sound, your tongue touches the back of your upper teeth, or the ridge behind your teeth, and it blocks the air completely. The air stops, then it releases with a little burst. That is what linguists call a stop. Your tongue stops the air. English also has T and D sounds that work like this. So far, so good. But English also has two sounds that do not exist in Hindi, Tamil, Telugu, or any major Indian language. These are the two TH sounds. And they are not stops. They are fricatives. A fricative is a sound where your tongue does not block the air completely. Instead, it creates a narrow gap, and the air squeezes through that gap continuously, making a kind of friction sound. Your brain has never needed to make this sound before. So when you encounter the letters TH in an English word, your brain does what any brain would do. It finds the closest sound it already knows and uses that instead. For the voiceless TH, as in think, your brain substitutes a T sound. For the voice TH, as in this, your brain substitutes a D sound. And that is why think becomes tink, three becomes tree, and this becomes dis. It is not laziness. It is not a lack of effort. It is your brain doing exactly what it is designed to do, which is finding the nearest match from the sounds it already has. The fix is simply teaching your brain that there is a new sound it needs to add to its collection. And here is something fascinating that most people do not know. The TH sound is actually one of the rarest sounds in the world's languages. Out of over 2,000 languages that linguists have studied, only about 4% of them have this sound. English is one of the few major world languages that uses it. Greek uses it. Arabic uses it, Castilian Spanish uses it, but Hindi does not, Mandarin does not, French does not, German does not, Japanese does not, Russian does not. So if you struggle with this sound, you are in very good company. Hundreds of millions of people around the world, from dozens of language backgrounds, have the exact same challenge. German speakers say Z instead of the. French speakers say Z or C. Japanese speakers say su for theth, and Indian speakers say t or d. The reason is the same for everyone. Their native language simply does not have this sound, so their brain substitutes the closest thing it has available. But here is the encouraging part. Because the TH sound is purely a matter of tongue positioning, and because your tongue is perfectly capable of moving to the right position, this is one of the fastest pronunciation fixes you can make. Most of my viewers report a noticeable improvement within the first week of daily practice. Now let us look at the physical difference between T and TH. This is the most important part of the video, so pay close attention. For the T sound, your tongue tip presses firmly against the ridge behind your upper teeth. That ridge is called the alveolar ridge. Your tongue makes full contact with it. The air behind your tongue builds up pressure because it has nowhere to go. Then your tongue releases and the air bursts out. T, T, T. It is a quick, sharp sound, a burst of air. Now, for the TH sound, your tongue does something completely different. Instead of pressing against the ridge behind your teeth, your tongue tip moves forward and slides between your upper and lower teeth. The tip of your tongue is now visible. If someone were looking at your face, they could see just the very tip of your tongue poking out slightly between your teeth. And here is the critical difference. Your tongue does not block the air. Instead, it creates a narrow gap between the tongue tip and the edges of your upper teeth. The air flows through that gap continuously. There is no buildup of pressure, no burst. Just a continuous flow of air creating a soft friction sound. Think of it this way. The T sound is like a door slamming shut and then opening. The TH sound is like a door that is almost closed with just a tiny gap and the wind is blowing through that gap steadily. Let me demonstrate. T. Notice how it is a sharp, quick burst. Now, TH. Notice how it is a continuous, soft, flowing sound. T. TH. T. TH. The difference is that one blocks the air completely and the other lets it flow. Let us get your tongue into the right position. Follow along with me step by step. Step 1. Open your mouth slightly. Your jaw should be relaxed, not clenched. Step 2. Move the tip of your tongue forward until it touches the back of your upper front teeth, not the ridge behind them, the actual teeth. Step 3. Now push your tongue tip just a little bit further forward, so it slides between your upper and lower teeth. The tip of your tongue should be gently resting between your teeth, not sticking way out, just barely visible. Step 4. Now gently bite down, just enough to feel your upper teeth lightly resting on the top surface of your tongue. Do not bite hard. Your teeth should be barely touching your tongue. Step 5. Now blow air gently. Let the air flow over your tongue and between your teeth. Do not force it, just a gentle, steady stream. You should hear a soft, continuous sound, almost like a whisper. That is the voiceless TH sound. Let me say it again. Tha! A long, continuous flow of air. Now try it. Hold the sound for 3 seconds. Tha! If you hear a sharp burst of air, your tongue is pressing too hard and blocking the airflow. Relax your tongue. Let the air flow. If you cannot hear any friction at all, your tongue is not close enough to your teeth. Push it forward a bit more until you hear that soft, steady sound. The sweet spot is when your tongue is close enough to your teeth to create friction, but not so close that it blocks the air completely. Take a moment right now and try it 3 times. The. Now, let us practice the voiceless TH in actual words. This is the TH sound you hear in words like think, 3, and thank. It is called voiceless because your vocal cords are not vibrating when you make this sound. It is just air flowing through. Here is a tip to check if you are doing it right. Place your fingers on your throat, right on your Adam's apple. When you say the voiceless TH, you should not feel any vibration under your fingers. Just air. Let us start with single words. I will say each word slowly first, then at normal speed. Repeat each word after me. Think. Say it with me. Think. One more time. Think. 3. Say it with me. 3. One more time. 3. Thank. Say it with me. Thank. One more time. Thank. Through. Say it with me. Through. One more time. Through. Thought. Say it with me. Thought. One more time. Thought. Throw. Say it with me. Throw. Thin. Say it with me. Thin. Thick. Say it with me. Thick. 1,000. Say it with me. 1,000. Thunder. Say it with me. Thunder. Now let us try words where the TH comes in the middle or at the end. Nothing. Say it with me. Nothing. Birthday. Say it with me. Birthday. Something. Say it with me. Something. Anything. Say it with me. Anything. Method. Say it with me. Method. Author. Say it with me. Author. Math. Say it with me. Math. Health. Say it with me. Health. Wealth. Say it with me. Wealth. growth. Say it with me. Growth, path. Say it with me. Path, bath. Say it with me. Bath. Good. You are doing well. Remember, your tongue should be between your teeth for every single one of these words. If you catch yourself saying tink instead of think, just slow down, put your tongue back between your teeth, and try again. Now let us move to the voiced TH. This is the TH sound in words like this, that, and thee. It uses the exact same tongue position as the voiceless TH. Your tongue goes between your teeth in exactly the same way. The only difference is that you now add your voice. Your vocal cords vibrate. Put your fingers on your throat again. When you say the voiced TH, you should feel a buzzing vibration under your fingers. Here is a good way to feel the difference. Say the voiceless TH first. The. No vibration. Now add your voice. The. Feel the buzz? Same tongue position, just adding the voice. Let me demonstrate. Voiceless, the. Voiced, the. Voiceless, the. Voiced, the. Now let us practice with words. The voiced TH appears in some of the most common words in the English language, so this one is very important. The. Say it with me. The. One more time. The. This. Say it with me. This. One more time. This. That. Say it with me. That. One more time. That. These. Say it with me. These. Those. Say it with me. Those. They. Say it with me. They. Them. Say it with me. Them. Then. Say it with me. Then. There. Say it with me. There. Than. Say it with me. Than. Though. Say it with me. Though. Now let us try words where the voiced TH appears in the middle or at the end. Mother. Say it with me. Mother. Father. Say it with me. Father. Brother. Say it with me. Brother. Other. Say it with me. Other. Another. Say it with me. Another. Together. Say it with me. Together. Weather. Say it with me. Weather. Weather. Say it with me. Weather. Feather. Say it with me. Feather. Leather. Say it with me. Leather. Breathe. Say it with me. Breathe. Smooth. Say it with me. Smooth. Excellent. You are making real progress. If some of these felt awkward, that is completely normal. Your tongue has never been asked to do this before. It is like going to the gym for the first time. The movement feels strange, but with practice it will become second nature. Now we are going to do one of the most powerful pronunciation exercises that linguists and speech coaches use. It is called minimal pairs practice. Minimal pairs are two words that sound almost identical, except for one single sound. By practicing these pairs, you train your ear and your mouth to hear and produce the difference. I will say the wrong version first, then the correct version. Listen carefully to the difference, then repeat the correct version. Tink, think. Say the correct one. Think, tree, three. Say the correct one. Three, trow, throw. Say the correct one. Throw, trough, through. Say the correct one. Through. Tick, thick. Say the correct one. Thick, tin, thin. Say the correct one. Thin, tank, thank. Say the correct one. Thank, taught, thought. Say the correct one. Thought, tread, thread. Say the correct one. Thread, trill, thrill. Say the correct one. Thrill. Now the voice TH pairs with D. Dis, this. Say the correct one. This, dat, that. Say the correct one. That, dem, them. Say the correct one. Them, den, then. Say the correct one. Then, dare, there. Say the correct one. There, doe, though. Say the correct one. Though, dare, there. Say the correct one. There, day, they. Say the correct one. They, doze, those. Say the correct one. Those. Mutter, mother. Say the correct one. Mother, utter, other. Say the correct one. Other, wetter, weather. Say the correct one. Weather, breed, breathe. Say the correct one. Breathe. Now, try saying each pair faster. Tink, think, tree, three, dis, this, dat, that. Can you hear the difference clearly? Can you feel the difference in your tongue? If yes, you are on the right track. Let me walk you through the 3 most common mistakes people make when they first start practicing the TH sound, so you can avoid them. Mistake number 1. Tongue too far back. This is the most common mistake. You try to make the TH sound, but your tongue stays behind your teeth, touching the alveolar ridge. The result is that it still sounds like T or D. The fix is simple. Push your tongue forward until you can feel the edges of your upper teeth on the top of your tongue tip. If you cannot see the tip of your tongue in a mirror, it is not far enough forward. Mistake number 2. Tongue sticking out too far. Some people overcorrect and push their tongue way out between their teeth, like they are making a face at someone. This makes the sound mushy and unclear, and it looks unnatural. Your tongue tip should be just barely visible. Think of it as your tongue peeking out, not sticking out. Mistake number 3. Using too much air pressure. The TH is a gentle sound. It does not need a lot of air force. If you are blowing hard, you are working too hard. Relax. Let the air flow gently over your tongue. It should feel almost effortless. The friction comes from the narrow gap between your tongue and teeth, not from pushing air forcefully. A good way to check all 3 of these is to practice in front of a mirror. Watch your tongue. You should see just the very tip of it between your teeth, and you should hear a soft, steady sound, not a sharp burst. Now, we are going to do what pronunciation coaches call a speed ladder. We start very slowly, get the sound right, and then gradually speed up. This is how your mouth builds muscle memory. It is the same principle athletes use. Slow, correct repetitions first. Speed comes after the form is right. Let us start with the sentence. I think that this is the best thing to do. Notice how many TH sounds are packed into that one sentence. Think, that, this, the, thing. 5 TH sounds in one sentence. First, let us say it very slowly. Give yourself time to place your tongue between your teeth for every TH. I think that this is the best thing to do. Say it with me at this slow speed. I think that this is the best thing to do. Good. Now a little faster, but still slow enough to be deliberate about each TH. I think that this is the best thing to do. Say it with me. I think that this is the best thing to do. Good. Now at a conversational speed. I think that this is the best thing to do. Say it with me. I think that this is the best thing to do. One more time. I think that this is the best thing to do. Let us try another sentence. They thought the weather would be better than this. They thought the weather better than this. 6 TH sounds, very slowly. They thought the weather would be better than this. Say it with me. They thought the weather would be better than this. A little faster. They thought the weather would be better than this. Say it with me. They thought the weather would be better than this. Now at full speed. They thought the weather would be better than this. Say it with me. They thought the weather would be better than this. Excellent. One more. The 3 brothers thanked their mother and father for everything. Very slowly first. The 3 brothers thanked their mother and father for everything. Faster. The 3 brothers thanked their mother and father for everything. Full speed. The 3 brothers thanked their mother and father for everything. Say it with me. The 3 brothers thanked their mother and father for everything. How did that feel? If you got through all 3 sentences at full speed with clean TH sounds, you are doing incredibly well. If some of them slipped back to T or D, that is okay. That is exactly why we practice. Now let us take it to the next level. I am going to read a paragraph that is packed with TH words. Every time you hear a TH sound, I want you to notice it. Then I will read it again, and the second time, I want you to read it along with me out loud. Here is the paragraph. On Thursday, the 33,000 people gathered at the theater to think about the future of their community. The thought that things could change for the better was something they all shared. They thanked the 3 speakers for their thoughtful words and left together, feeling that this was just the beginning of something worth fighting for. Let me count the TH words for you. Thursday, the 33,000, the theater, think, the there, the thought, that things, the something they, thanked, the 3, they're thoughtful together, that this, the something, worth. That is 27 TH sounds in one paragraph. Now let us read it together. I will go slowly. Say each word with me. On Thursday, the 33,000 people gathered at the theater to think about the future of their community. The thought that things could change for the better was something they all shared. They thanked the 3 speakers for their thoughtful words and left together, feeling that this was just the beginning of something worth fighting for. If you made it through that paragraph with your tongue between your teeth on every TH word, that is a real accomplishment. Go back and read it one more time on your own. Slowly. Get every single one right. This is the kind of exercise you should be doing every day. Find a paragraph, any paragraph, from a book, a news article, or an email. Read it out loud and exaggerate the TH every time it appears. 5 minutes a day is all you need. Now, let us have some fun. Tongue twisters are actually one of the best tools for pronunciation training because they force your mouth to make the same sound over and over in rapid succession. They build speed and accuracy at the same time. Here are 3 TH tongue twisters. Try each one 3 times, starting slowly and getting faster. Number 1. The 33 thieves thought that they thrilled the throne throughout Thursday. Say it with me, slowly. The 33 thieves thought that they thrilled the throne throughout Thursday. One more time, a bit faster. The 33 thieves thought that they thrilled the throne throughout Thursday. Number 2. Thank the other 3 brothers for their thoughtful things. Say it with me. Thank the other 3 brothers for their thoughtful things. Faster. Thank the other 3 brothers for their thoughtful things. Number 3. This one is the hardest. Thelma thought that those 30,000 threads were thicker than the other threads. Slowly. Thelma thought that those 30,000 threads were thicker than the other threads. Faster. Thelma thought that those 30,000 threads were thicker than the other threads. If you can get through number 3 cleanly at full speed, your TH sound is in excellent shape. Now let us get practical. If you are a working professional, which most of you watching this probably are, there are certain TH words that you use dozens of times every single day in meetings, emails, and conversations. These are the words where getting the TH right will make the biggest immediate difference in how people perceive your English. Let us practice the ones that come up most often in a professional setting. I will say a sentence with the TH word, and I want you to repeat the whole sentence after me. This is important because pronunciation changes when a sound is inside a flowing sentence, not just standing alone. I think we should move forward with this plan. Say it with me. I think we should move forward with this plan. Thank you for bringing that up. Say it with me. Thank you for bringing that up. Let me walk you through the data. Say it with me. Let me walk you through the data. Is there anything else we need to discuss? Say it with me. Is there anything else we need to discuss? I thought about this over the weekend. Say it with me. I thought about this over the weekend. The other thing I wanted to mention. Say it with me. The other thing I wanted to mention. That is a thorough analysis. Say it with me. That is a thorough analysis. We need to think this through more carefully. Say it with me. We need to think this through more carefully. This method is more efficient than the other one. Say it with me. This method is more efficient than the other one. 3 of the team members were absent on Thursday. Say it with me. 3 of the team members were absent on Thursday. Notice how many TH words appear in just normal workplace conversation. The, this, that, think, through, thank, thought, other 3, Thursday, thorough, thing, than, them, their, method. You are hitting TH words constantly. That is why this one sound makes such a big difference. Now, here is where most pronunciation training fails. You can get the TH sound perfect when you are practicing individual words by themselves, but then you get into a real conversation, your brain shifts to thinking about what you want to say, and the old habits take over. Think goes back to TINK. This goes back to dis. The bridge between practice and real conversation is what speech coaches call connected speech practice. This means practicing the TH sound inside realistic conversations, not just isolated words. I am going to walk you through a realistic workplace conversation. Imagine you are in a meeting. I will play both sides. Listen for the TH words. Hi, thanks for joining the call. I think there are 3 things we need to discuss today. The first thing is the timeline. I thought we agreed on Thursday, but the other team thinks that is too soon. What do you think? I think Thursday might work if we push through the testing phase this week. The other thing I wanted to mention is that the budget numbers are thinner than we thought. That is a good point. Let me think about that and get back to the team by the end of the month. Did you catch all the TH words? There are about 35 TH sounds packed into that short conversation. Now let us go through the key phrases. Repeat each one after me. Thanks for joining the call. Say it with me. Thanks for joining the call. I think there are 3 things we need to discuss. Say it with me. I think there are 3 things we need to discuss. The other team thinks that is too soon. Say it with me. The other team thinks that is too soon. The budget numbers are thinner than we thought. Say it with me. The budget numbers are thinner than we thought. Let me think about that. Say it with me. Let me think about that. Good. This is exactly how you should practice. Take real conversations from your work life and pay attention to where the TH words appear. You will be surprised how many there are. Here is a challenge. In your next meeting, pick just one TH word, maybe think or thee, and focus on getting that one word right every time you say it. Do not try to fix every TH word at once. Just pick one. When that one feels automatic, add another. That is how lasting change happens. Now, I want to tell you something important, and I mean this. Your accent is not something to be ashamed of. Some of the most brilliant, successful, and respected people in the world speak English with an Indian accent. Sundar Pichai runs Google. Satya Nadella runs Microsoft. Indra Nooyi ran PepsiCo. They all speak with Indian accents, and nobody is asking them to repeat themselves. The goal of this video is not to erase your identity or make you sound like you grew up in California. The goal is clarity. It is about making sure that when you say think, people hear think and not tink. It is about removing the small friction points that cause miscommunication so that people focus on your ideas and not on decoding your pronunciation. And here is something most people do not realize. You do not need to be perfect. Even getting the TH sound right 70 or 80% of the time is enough to make a dramatic difference in how clear your English sounds. Native speakers do not get it right 100% of the time either. In casual, fast speech, even Americans sometimes drop the TH and say dat instead of that. The difference is that when it matters, when they are presenting, interviewing, or speaking formally, they can switch to the clear version. And now, so can you. This is not about perfection. It is about having the tool when you need it. Let me give you a specific practice plan. I call it the 7-Day TH Challenge. Day 1 and Day 2. Focus only on the voiceless TH. Pick 5 words from this video, like think, 3, through, thank, and thought. Say each one 10 times in the morning. Slowly. Exaggerate the tongue position. Feel your tongue between your teeth every single time. Day 3 and Day 4. Switch to the voiced TH. Pick 5 words, like thee, this, that, them, and there. Same routine. 10 times each, slowly, in the morning. Day 5 and Day 6. Mix both types. Read one paragraph out loud from any English text, a news article, an email, anything. Before you start, underline every TH word. Then read the paragraph slowly, making sure you hit every TH with your tongue between your teeth. Day 7. Record yourself reading the paragraph from scene 11 of this video, the one about the Thursday gathering. Play it back. Listen. Are the TH sounds coming through clearly? Compare it to how you sounded before. This entire routine takes 5 minutes a day. That is it. 5 minutes. But if you are consistent, by the end of the week, your mouth will start finding the tongue position automatically. That is muscle memory kicking in. And after 2 or 3 weeks, it will feel natural. The key is consistency, not intensity. 5 minutes every day beats 1 hour once a week. Your mouth needs daily repetitions to build the new habit. If this video helped you, hit the subscribe button right now. I post new pronunciation fixes every week, designed specifically for Indian English speakers. Drop a comment below and tell me which TH word is the hardest for you. Is it 3? Is it thee? Is it through? Let me know and I will make a follow-up video where we drill the hardest ones together. And if you know someone who struggles with this sound, send them this video. It might be the thing that changes how they feel about speaking English. I will see you in the next one.